My issue has to do with the inflammation of my sinus area, which also leads into my eye socket, or my eye, behind my eye. And it also goes down into my jaw, my lower jaw area, especially below the lip line of my jaw, my mouth. And it's a severe burning sensation, and it's very painful. I wake up with it, and during the day, usually in the morning, it's the worst. Compare it to maybe it's like a piece of ice, and then I have to open my jaw wide to crack the ice, to break up the ice.
Yeah.
And that is usually quite painful when I'm doing that. Or speak. It's hard for me to talk sometimes. Just opening my jaw, opening my mouth can be very painful.
Yeah, yeah.
And in the mornings, my lips also, they're swollen. They swell up.
Do you mind talking a little bit about the original neuralgia you had?
I had a condition of neuralgia where the explanation I got is that it's a blood vessel touching a nerve is what's creating the pain. And I had that actually for a number of years. Very painful. I was on some very strong medication which alleviated the pain, but it didn't really help that much. It was so painful that it was very painful for me to eat or to talk, you know. I feel pretty much the same now as I did when I had my neuralgia. So I can relate the two. Maybe it's the same nerves. I don't have the pain in the same area. When I had my neuralgia, the pain was here. And now it's closer to my sinuses and it's in here. Like when I touch that right now, it hurts. Quite painful, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, good. And you were treated with gamma knife.
Gamma knife surgery, which did help at the time.
Big time.
And I went without any neuralgic pain for a few years, actually. And this, what I have right now, just actually started about 3 years ago.
The reason that the good side will teach the bad side proper behavior.
Well, it's my understanding that the trigeminal nerve only runs on the right side. I could be wrong.
Well, it's the trifacial nerve. There are many names for it. You know,
Yeah.
and actually, the truth is, it's not even your trigeminal nerve anymore.
Yeah.
It's like the gamma knife blocked that nerve, freed it, but didn't in a way. It just transferred the congestion elsewhere.
Somewhere else. Yeah, I get that.
And I think the relationship with the sinuses is very important because somehow, so you got all these little nerve bundles in the nerve pathways.
You can feel them, right?
Yeah, they're like going over little cords or strings. Remember when I first did this, you couldn't even touch your skin.
Yeah. You couldn't touch it.
Yeah.
No, it's a lot better.
So this stylus is opening the cells, creating a cellular pathway.
Okay.
And then the remedy, which is in the base and in the roller, gets pushed in with the roller.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. So there's two different strengths. I have to turn it on to make it work.
Yeah.
So now it's much harder to distinguish what's the where the pain is.
Yeah.
Before you could tell.
Well, it's completely gone. That's why.
Yeah. the one with medicine. So this is the area that I think is still problematic, right around there. Yeah. So because I could feel the, and here's the Veratrum album in spray form. Drive it in. You can almost feel the if I go crossways, you see it's like plucking like an elastic. Well, that's not normal.
Really?
Yeah. But because before you couldn't tell those finer adhesions of ligament and muscle bound up with the nerve, because it was like everything was a mess.
Yeah.
So now we've sort of stripped away and come to the focus of the issue.
Ah, interesting.
But the biggest roadblock for full recovery is actually your jaw alignment.
Yeah.
So the deviation that you have, for whatever reason, maybe since you were young, it may be, it was never corrected by the dentists. So it's worth.
I fell out of a tree. I remember when I was a kid. I was about 7 years old. And I whacked my jaw really hard when I hit the branch coming down. Didn't break my jaw, but I still remember that when I was really young. You know, that could have caused it.
Yeah.
Because I used to like to climb trees. So I broke this arm too. Just a normal kid.
Do you feel a sensation?
Yeah, definitely.
What does it feel like?
Like a sharp, like a pointy thing.
Yeah. See that?
Yeah.
Like that's, you know what is interesting? Is that where one of the moles was?
No.
No.
No,
Okay.
my mole was up here.
Yeah.
No, but this area here,
Was the pain.
it moves. Like it's like just what you did there. There's like a muscle that goes back and forth. I can feel it. And when I do it on the left side, it doesn't do that.
Right. Okay, thanks, Tom.
Hi, Jonathan.
Okay, so how did it go since the treatment on, what, 3 days ago?
Well, since the last treatment, I'm pretty much pain-free. I'm going to say 95% better than I was a few days ago. And I'm feeling much better. I'm able to eat and talk without being in any kind of pain, which is what I was experiencing before, because my neuralgic nerve seemed to have bothered my sinuses, and it also went into my lower jaw. So it was very painful for me to eat and to speak at the time. And now I'm obviously able to do those things. I just had a nice big breakfast, and I'm here speaking without being in any kind of discomfort.